Hello, monkey. Hello, Phil. Whew. Man, I'm tired today. Tea is ready. Alright, last day of our weekly development, I guess. And today we reach a special day, I guess, where I will add the new mesh for Mira. Are we using these? No, can delete these. What made me tired today? I don't know. I feel like I didn't sleep well. I also woke up earlier than usual. It's very strange. Alright, before we add anything in here, we have to work on the mesh though. Not mesh, but the armature modifiers, etc. Yeah, clean that up. Where are you, my friends? I already have it here. Open it. So, first of all the modifiers we have on these meshes. That is not the armature. And smooth angle I probably also don't have to do. But anything that's mirrored, you have to apply. I have to look into anything that is also maybe different scale. Checked. It seems to be all right. Everything is applied already. Yeah, but on Minecraft you will have a very, very young audience. I don't know if that's your target. don't get numbers trick you. In the end, the target audience is the more important part. I mean, maybe you can snowball it from there, right? You could like grab their attention and from there on maybe you get more, but I don't know. I feel like kids have a very short attention span. Well, good luck. I think in order to reach them, you have to make some videos that actually are good edited and catch the interest of these people. I just, for instance, upload raw vlogs, and they are not really popular at all. I mean, understandable. Who sits there for 7 hours watching a monkey making a game? Alright. That's that. Now, do I turn it to plus X? Do I need these? Thinking of is correct. One problem here. Are these part of the shoes? Not. What's the context of the question? Probably shouldn't move the feet too much. If I move them, this be okay. Definitely something to think about, I guess. This mirrored also. Depends on what you mean by playtest. Like for public, I don't know. But for a closed off thing, I already did 3 different packages already. Now, how do we rotate everything without losing? Like so. There was only limited people playing it. It was more like finding bugs, etc. But for the most part, like the people who played it did like the loop, as in they get addicted to the little thing. But it is a very small group, so it's not really representing my game. They could have been just nice. We will see how it goes. Many features are still missing. Or more like they are not fleshed out. Hoppa. Who's nice? Playtesters. No Gargon. Bee Monkey. I'm watching you, yo. Alright. I don't see any protection on your face. Alright, let's get her into the game, I guess. Do I need any animation in here? No, I can just bake it. Oh, what do we call this? Mira. V2 or something. Alright, save this. Heavy blood loss! My only weakness! That failed. Of course it failed. Didn't even select anything. Just a hunch. Monkey instincts. Haha, there she is. Of course, these textures are not optimal, but it's fine for now. Yeah, I should do a matrix edit. Now, bitmap. If I do that, maps. Here. All right. How's the monkey doing? Tired. But I'm hanging on. Drinking tea. Oh wait, make a material out of this. I need transparency. Oh, this might be a problem. Or maybe it wouldn't be if... Go for mask. There she is! I need to make it double-sided. Boop. Apply. Down. Still warm. It was you? I didn't forget. It's almost empty. I only forgot my tea once and you say, I know the monkey, he forgets his tea. What do you know, man? Let me get another one. That is true, but everyone knows that. She's so cute. But sadly, I cannot reach my artist anymore. I wanted to commission some face expressions, etc., but they never answered. I wonder if they're good. Seem to be online. But they're ghosting me. Correct. Yeah. Now there are multiple things to do. One, the hair. I have to make some physics. The hair. I need to experiment with cloth. This thing can just be an animation. But we also need a control rig. So how do we do this the best way? As many of these things need a control surface, but the legs need an IK. I don't know how to make an IK yet, so this is the first thing we will do now. I create control rig. Here she is. Let me check my tea. Okay, how do we do I Unreal Control Rig IK? Oh, there's already something like that, huh? What if I don't want to do it from there? Oh my god. I don't think I will be finished today. Oh no. What is an effector? How do I decouple this? Nothing changes. I would like to have like not local. How's it possible? Makes no sense. Very yes. This work already? Oh my god. Why does this happen? Sure does. Why is everything different? Oh my god. This makes me so tired. I hate looking up things I don't know. It's so painful. Like, okay, 1-2 things, yes, but completely from scratch. Oh my god, it makes me tired. I'm going to lose it. Just need to know how to make IK in control rig. All I can find is either problems or IK rig instead of control rig IK. What a joke. Ugh. Oh, it's the gnome again. I think the time we tried to raid the gnome, he was also leaving, no? Oh. I can directly add the controls into the effector instead of using bones. Try this again. What happened to what? Oh. What did I do? Sounds like a skill issue. Alright, my tea is done, but I have no idea how IK works. Oh my god. You are not really motivating. Monkey never gives up.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another Ask a Dev. A lot of times people want universal amounts for anything that has, and calculating how much Ben should be. Because as I mentioned, I like to make all my semi-circles and spheres. And I'm going to give my left foot position. Let's see here. Here's our foot. Let's get the bone. And I am to figure out what the angle of the knee needs to be, and in Maya and in Blender and in Unreal, which are called the IK solvers. And we're going to be setting it based off of the transform of our control. Now, we have a little bit of a problem, and that is the recognition. So now let's get into F01. And then, let's see here. Yeah, our foot control. We're talking. So now, let's get into basic. We get a eye, and we do the left half, and we're going to do the left. And that's because the solver needs to know which way is forward and which way the bone is facing, and all the primary axis and secondary axis. So you can tell that our ankle leg just happens to be. We're going to, and then which way, or just the minute we do that, now it knows which way or where this end effector is going and how it's supposed to be positioned and rotated. So this already looks a little bit better. But we still have a problem with our knee. So what is going on with our knee? Which way of this polar case right now? I think it references the pole in the math, like as in the polar poles. But I think of it as which way it's pulling the knee. And in this case, right now you can see it's actually set to pull the knee in 0, 1. So let's see if we just set this to 0, 1, 0, if we can get a better look on our knee. Nope. Still not there. But not actually using it as a look either. How you make and an end, and this is that's things you so and if we take a look at this, I'm actually going to hide the geo. So here you can see we have our upper leg and our lower leg. And then what they do is they calculate the rotations based on the plane that is defined by these three points. Hide this G, define 3 points and place them. You can see we've created this geometric shape. It at least is in the of the we want somewhere to. Right now we're just picking an arbitrary point. If I disconnect my forward solver, I want you to watch what happens to this knee. See how it pops? We don't want that. We don't want that, because what that means is every animation potentially that's created with this setup, if it's incorrect, is going to have a slight offset in the knee. So the idle, etc., when we start doing additive animations and all those things, it could get, it's bad. Method will rectify what is left. When we look at this, we can't actually see, and so, alright, okay, this plane that should be pointed properly. This should, in fact, locally up. Okay, cool. That temporarily real quick so you can see. Oh, and I need to do that. And also make sure we do this. This is a reference. So what up here in my setup script is I am just more in line with the knee. Right? Then what I'm going to do up here in my setup script is I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to, at the beginning, I am going to force that knee to be correct. So let's just take this knee pull vector ref, and I'm going to set the null, and I'm going to set it to
That sounds wrong.
local space, because we're using the fact that our
That can't be right.
we're going to use initial.
He's doing some
Value
bullshit
we're
here.
going to use is going to be 0,
No way this is the way.
50, 0. So that positions that pull vector right where it
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So now
But
we
not the
have
knee
that.
itself.
Exactly where to put our pull vector for our, and we reconnect this. Let's see if we can fix this. If we wanted to, what we could do is we could take this pull vector, if we get this null, and we feed this into our pull vector. You'll notice that now my knee is pointing in the right direction. Okay? So if we what I want is when I disconnect this solver, the knee does not move. That's what I want. When I reconnect it, the knee does not move. That way, I know that no rotations are being put on this joint as a result of the math and the solver. Okay. Translation pull vector. Okay, so now what happens is wherever we move this control, you'll notice that it affects which way the knee is aiming.
That's what IK should do.
This pull vector helps stabilize that. This one where we don't have to use this null. What we can do is knee, move it up to here, and then we can place vectors because our pull state that base here to get a knee.
Okay, whatever.
These three.
All we need is
So
this
in
part.
this particular case, and usually that is called the
Thigh, calf, foot. What is he using
Then
to move?
If our character goes to kneel down, for example, or for example,
Oh, he doesn't use any. Oh, there.
move a foot out to the side and say we just
Foot
rotate it.
control.
But I want the knee
He uses the foot control to control the foot bone, and the foot bone does the IK.
because they're doing Mabu. Who knows what it is? Mabu is worse than float.
Okay, let's try. First off, goes off. So, foot R. Let's make a control. Get foot R. That. Maybe the whole transform go in there. Right, so now if I move this, the foot goes with it. And now we want thigh, shin, foot, and then we need a helper in front of the knee for the pole. This thing. I don't know about the primary, but we'll see. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. But why? Be right for now. Why is it up here now? Ah, wait, the effector. I think we need to put the something in here. What did we put in there? Was that the foot itself? Head bone. Boom. That work? No. So what does go into the effector?
Whatever it is they happen to be doing.
Control. Oops. Yeah. But not even then. Then. My artist just wrote me, I'm happy. Alright, so how do we do this? What am I doing wrong? I mean, I just want the IK to work without the knee right now. I don't care about the knee. So, -1 primary axis. And then y +1 because of this. It's like this and this because of the triangle. In our case, it would be here would be 1x and then +1y. That's for sure. That looks already better, but now the foot needs to be on the ground! What the hell? God damn it, man. Why? Why would you do this to me? Okay, let's check it out more. So first he does the bone versus the control, and I assume the bone is just the foot bone, right? Here. The control I get.
Great. I'm going to save this just in case. Crashes are always a thing.
Oh, it's even the cock control. It's not even anything else. Just the pelvis. Okay, we don't need this. This is... We don't care about that.
And we're going to be setting it based off of things. So in the case of this left
So thigh, calf, foot. That's correct. These axes we already have correct too.
Now, those broke now. In this, now there's a space.
Yes.
So this already looks.
And then he uses the left foot control to the effector.
Get that control, and we're going to feed this in to our effector.
I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? It's not going there. Why is his okay and mine isn't?
Or where this in effector is going, and how it's supposed to be positioned and rotated.
Bro, what the fuck? Why? Why you do this? Why mine doesn't do this? It's not fair. It's not fair. I want to have that too. Bro. What the hell, man? Okay, so we have the pelvis there. So if I do the spine here, just walks. Perfect. So if I do this now, the leg goes up. What if I... No! It doesn't care! It doesn't care! What the heck? Thigh, shin, foot. This thing. Do I need to... No, it's global. What do I do different? I don't do anything different. What the f... Fuck. Hey, Mike. Please. Please. Why? The thing is like at the hip now. Why are the length? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, why are they defaults different? Oop, oop. Wait, okay. But now I have everything the same. Not fair. Bro. God damn. What? The bone is correct. But the mesh isn't. How did this happen? It's like the opposite direction. Bro. Bro, what the hell? Why? What can I do? I'm going to... This may be the problem. Oh my god, that was the problem. Oh. Oh my god, okay. It's so cute! Yeah, now we just need to make sure that the shin is rotated correctly. What did he do for the shin again? What am I doing wrong? Can't be this, right? Oh no, he did that construction script thing where he was rotating the whole shin. Is that normal? If this has the same problem. Oh god. I would like to know what this primary axis and so on is. Is this maybe the problem? This be also -1? Oh. This is correct. No, is it? Oh, the whole thing is wrong. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh! Oh! Wait. What the hell is that? Why are they so scaled? Whatever. At what cost? Woo, 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 woo. Whoa. It's about to kick you. Oh, pow! Okay. Now, the next leg. God. I don't wanna. For starters, you didn't pay me 10 euros. Monkey@business.com, PayPal. Do, 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 do. Copy. Do you think this is the same? I left in left, put left. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it work? It did work. Nice. What do you mean, what do you get? You get a smile. Time? No. You have to work. You have to translate time into money, which means you have to use your time to work for me to generate money. That's how business goes. You cannot just assume things. You get monkey points if you give me money. Yeah. Doop, doop, doo. I make control surfaces for this. Oh. One year is too late. I need the payment now. left. Now the problem is, if I do it in the forward solve, it breaks, so I need a construction. How do I make a construction? Here. This work. Where are you? Here. I wanted shin right. Boom. Aha. For $100, you have to try. And then stop the time. In bananas? Excuse me? You're in 2026. Are you assuming I like bananas? Just because I'm a monkey? Excuse me? Now if you said grapes, that's a different story. But bananas, really? Shaking my head. Unbelievable. Good. Alter. Geh mir nicht auf den Keks. Hello, Scene. Yeah. And this Mira. Why do you hate it? Look. Inverse kinematics. Thank you. It just cost me like 100 points sanity points, but I think I got it now. I mean, I don't need anything special, I just need IK for the legs. Maybe for the arms. But we could also make a slider to get from forward kinematics to... Is it even called forward kinematics? IK and FK? So we can model the bones or just model the hand. Yeah. Have to see. The only thing of this rig I'm not so sure about is this part. I think the shoes needs to be a little extended or something needs to hide this part. I'm not sure. Need to talk with my artist about this. Yeah, I also saw a modular one, but I don't know, man. I didn't dip my toes into that. I rather want full control over what I can do. But maybe it's very simple and you have full control. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Now let's get this into our pole. 100. This right. Boom. And boom. So now we can also control the knees. And we can do stuff like this. Hehehe. Nice. Now that would be this part. I think the spine, we don't need any inverse kinematics. Now what do we do about the arms? Do they need an inverse kinematics? How do people normally make a walking animation? Do they use IK for the arms too? I wonder. Oh boy. But see, how is your development going? Yeah, I will look it up now. Dungeon rooms still? Oh boy. Wait, are dungeon rooms different? What I saw, was that not a dungeon room? Ah, I see. So the whole inverse whatever splines and gravity stuff is one room. And then you can transition into the next room by going through a gate. Or would that be... that would be a different level, right? Yes, like a node. Kind of a node. How do you preload the other levels then? Do you transition smoothly from one room to the other? How do you manage... I have a system that local loads them dynamically. It's one big seamless dungeon. I see. But what do you do with coordinates? I mean, Unreal is gigantic and floating errors will happen very, very far. But could you theoretically reach a point in the coordinate system where the meshes would look a little off because of floating point problems? Okay, I see. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure. I would need to like test it out before. In my case, I always zero out the whole level if I load into a new one and just shift the backgrounds accordingly. Although, since now I have this little intro here, we start at very, very high place and then fall down, right? And this is not the highest place this character will be. So maybe I need to find a hack for this if this gets too much. We will see about that. But yeah. Thank you. It follows the camera too. Like after 7 minutes, it pops up from the back. 7 seconds, and it's here, and then we can just go somewhere, and it just follows. Yeah, kinda. It's orbiting us. Although it just tries to lerp to the rotation of the camera. It starts with an offset of 180. There's like a child component that is 180, and then the main component that's always trying to rotate correctly. But yeah, we will start from higher up. I also needed to change the speeds in the project settings of how the maximum fall terminal velocity is. It was 4,000. I changed it to something else. Let me see. Where was it? Terminal. Terminal velocity, and yeah, I multiplied it by 10. We actually gain some speed now while falling. But yeah, the credits can be longer or whatever. And even when we land and Mira needs to find us, even there I could make some smaller credits if I have more people. We will see. The credits right now is just a test if it works, and it kind of works, I guess. Alright, so we got the knees, and I wanted to see what's best practice for walking for arms. Best rig practice for arms during walking or running is FK. At least that's what the Google AI spits out when I search for it. What's the reason though? Oh, natural arc motion, okay. Less lock issues. I see, so maybe the arms do some strange movements for running. Okay, so the suggestion is IK if you need to grab or touch something like railing, etc. But else use FK. I wonder. So how would I do this? Should I just put in my control surfaces and then just translate a rotation into it? And then we can just play around with it, I guess. Ooh, this will be something. Let's make the rig. Spline. Now this is the whole rig. I think this spline, spine, not spline. Is that the hips? I rotate that. Unreal's way to show the bones is very confusing for me, man. My god. Anyway, let's add new control. Get line set. This. can this be standard locked? My god. Circle pick. 90. Can I parent these afterwards? Man. I mean, you can unparent, but it's not what's happening here. How do I parent this into my rig? Is that not possible anymore? Like foot right. I just do this and it's fine. No, it isn't. Oh, that's spine. Wait. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't break on me! Oh well. Doesn't matter. I already solved the problem, if it was a problem. Now if I use and do this... No. I hate it so much! Why? Why you do this to me? Why can't I reparent this into the whatever? Why do I need to recreate the whole bone, man? This is some bull. Like, really? Ugh, ever. Be right back. Alrighty. Where was I? Now this is something I cannot just Google, right? What's a zero control shape? Ah, I see. Offset from closest bone. Like this thing right now is... Is it? Hold on. Maybe I'm just... Maybe I'm tripping here. Wait. Oh. This is my favorite track from this soundtrack. See. Yeah, the thing is, since I solved that problem, my brain is not in that energy drain mode anymore. It's very weird. If there's like a heavy obstacle, my brain just goes, I will sleep now, bye-bye. Very strange. How do I change the view without the bones? How can I turn off bones right now? Bone. Split. Yeah, exactly. It's so stupid. We sent this to the artist. I do the whole transform, but maybe it should be only rotation, actually. Maybe I'm just, how to say, maybe I should be just responsible. Uh-oh. This doesn't work. Why? Hold on, what? That's wrong. Whoops! That's not how this should be. Should be the other way around, my friend. Aha! I have an idea. he's hiding. What if this is some rocket? Pew! And now the head. Wait, that's the head already, right? Good. So that's done. Pigtails will be physic stuff. We don't care. Now to the arms. Might be too big. Just maybe. Wait. Here. Okay. So if we move this guy right now, some things are not following. So this and this. This is the right knee. Okay. Left knee. Okay. They should be in here. Then spine. That can be in here. Actually, these follow the spine here. Now left foot and right foot should be on this. What is this? Oh well. So all that's left is the arms. Do I need to be able to work with the shoulder? Wait. Monkey, did you take your energy? Yeah, you wrote that the brain just... Shy. Unreal makes networking so much easier, but it's still a pain. You're wondering why I'm saying that now out of nowhere. Currently learning the gameplay ability system from Unreal. Of course, doing it with multiplayer. Well, good luck. do I need the shoulder? Would I move? Oh, what's going on here? Help! No, 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 no. Hey there. The only way this would work is by detaching this and then moving it up and down, right? Actually, it should be still here. Okay, so we don't need the shoulders. Now, how do we do the arms? Not this one. It needs to be parented to this guy. Get control. Left. Very good. Oops. I think I want a ball here. Right. are we doing? Okay. Whew. No, the other arm. And here it is. That's the rig. completely correct. What? 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 All right. Rick is ready. Ugh. Oh god. Which one is this? Hmm. Okay. Now, this real quick. Alright. I guess this is it for today. Sunday we will continue. And we will animate Mira walking around, I guess. Oh my. So Phil, thanks for tuning in. Everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, monkey.